Alright. Hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. Gonna be reacting to the Insipid Prince's Furtive Grab for the Throne, Episode 3. Hope you all enjoy this reaction. If you do, leave a like on the video. Last episode, we got Fine standing up for Arn, but yeah, kind of making things worse. Well, mainly it was Arn and Fine going out to look around the capital since she's never been there before, so yeah. He kind of agreed to just go look around the place so Fina can get her bearings, but they end up running into this noble near the end of the episode named Gadiho, who just starts berating and mocking Arn pretty much. So Fina gets upset, steps in, and yeah, he has to play that he's Leo then, or like essentially that he was Leo in disguise, and so the guy gets in trouble, or basically Arn says that she would have just let him keep going, he would have ruined his own reputation and gotten himself in trouble anyway. Whew. But, yeah, aside from that, I forget. It was mainly just, yeah, Fine heading off to the capital with Prince Arnold. And then the end of that episode, we got the king calling all of his children together to make an announcement. So yeah, let's continue this episode from 1 minute 30 seconds. Elna attacks. 31st Emperor Johannes Rex Adler. Okay. Eric. Okay. Xandra. Gordon. Ooh. Traugut. Okay. A lot of them. Carlos. Conrad. 6th. 7th. Arnold. And Leo. Oh. And the 9th. Henrik. Okay. 3rd Princess. 10th Prince Rupert. The youngest. Oh, so yeah. All different ages. Youngest to oldest. Or I think it went from oldest to youngest, I think is how the lineup went. Nope. Yep. Meathead, huh? Feeble mage. Honor in battle. Yeah. It's print for some. Yeah. Yeah, forgive their insolence, Dad. Your hotness, yeah. Now then. That out of the way, though. Competing. Yeah. Yeah, no need to fear. So, yeah, like, how exactly you test your strength against a 10-year-old? So, bring back a festival that was held decades ago. Knight's Festival of the Hunt. Okay. Ooh, Festival of the Hunt. Hunting monsters. The event has fallen into fashion with so many adventurers. Hmm. Well, alright, but yeah. Taking their work. Already gotten permission from the guild. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, assuming there's an award if we win. Yeah, Crown Prince. Yeah. Yeah, blunt. More dull than blunt, huh? Yeah. Not really the appropriate way for that. Yeah. Not having a prize wouldn't do either, so. Alright. Ambassador. Ooh. Ambassador extraordinary. Hmm. Wait their victorious return in their own victory. Alright. Well then. The yeah. Maintain positive relations with other nations. Well, I appreciate it. Hmm. Yeah, are you gonna give up? Alright. So yeah, no giving up. Hmm. So yeah, waiting for the family. Hmm. So yeah, pain in the neck, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's an opportunity, but we're also in a pinch. Okay. Yeah, the opportunity is he becomes the ambassador. But yeah, the other two forced to compete for the throne. Or forced out of it. Yeah. All right. Some made the decision themselves. Hmm. Counter a rare monster. East side of the Empire. Hmm. Okay. Lights are not being deployed there. Yeah, letting them free on purpose so that, yeah. They use it as the venue for the festival. Huh. Yeah, at least hear you out. Like, you just need to win. Yeah. Suspicious if he reveals his abilities now, yeah. Hmm. So, yeah. Difficult to keep operating in the shadows if he gets, yeah. If he shows up and, like, shows out pretty much, then, yeah, he loses his shadow position. Or he'd not be able to, like, stay in the shadows and do things behind the scenes anymore, which is how he seems to prefer going about this, is like being in behind the scenes and manipulating things. But yeah, if he takes first place, then obviously he can't do that anymore because everyone would be looking at him. Yeah, scout them out ahead of time, but we lack the manpower. Hmm. Yeah, of course, yeah. Have it for the people living in the East, yeah. Yeah, just say what you think. Hmm. Yeah, I like you the way you are. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I remember saying that. You hate her? No. Good for you. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. What did I say? Yeah. What could I have said there? Ooh. Trying to get in touch with Silver. Venture Guild was trying to get in touch with Silver. Hmm. Oof. Several parties have already been defeated. Hmm. Cerberus. Wonder in the Empire while we're so busy. Oh yeah, none nothing, yeah. Ooh. It's like, why you gotta be here? Oof. Okay, well, so yeah. Ordinary adventure would struggle against that. Okay. Hmm. Oh. uh, Hmm. All right. That seemed to do it. Charred. Oh, well. Okay. Elna von Armsburg, daughter of Supreme Archduke Armsburg, commanding officer of the 3rd Regiment. All right. Daughter is visually impaired. Yeah. Yeah. Going a bit far. Hmm. So, yeah. Yeah. Never asked people to call me that. Family is fixated on a vain title. I'm just gonna take it in a bad way regardless. Oh. Yep. Concerned about prestige. Ouch. Yeah. Just doing my job and then you show up and start, yeah. Not a clear provocation of the guild. Yeah. Whew. So yeah, we gotta hurry. Yeah. Some miscommunication. Yeah. So let's just say there's been a miscommunication and yeah, move on with our day. Well, I might forget quickly. Silver coated toy soldier. Well, off they go. Yeah. All these years growing up with her, and I finally got to mess with her, huh? It's like bit of revenge. Finally beat her in an argument. Yep. Yeah. Shouldn't have made an enemy of her, though. Yeah. Felt a bit petty, but was like, well, hey, I got one up on her, but definitely don't need her to be an enemy right now, so oof. Right, a few days later. Her that forces are evenly matched. Anyone but her, please. Yeah. Oh, descendants of heroes. Okay. Prodigy. Hmm. Yeah, ability sure, but as a person, praise for her conduct. Yeah. In public. Hmm. What did she say? Yeah. You wimp. Something that she beat the crap out of me and called it training. Places play where I wouldn't run into her trying to avoid her. Well, and yeah, there she is. Yeah, call the night. Definitely here. Yeah, doubt anyone would come to help you since she isn't the strongest of the knights. Hmm. That's sarcasm. Of course, yeah. The insipid prince. Yeah, that he is. I don't want to believe it. Hey, yeah. Well, all right. Regiment assigned to you is Miss Elna's. Wait, yeah. Regret calling you the insipid prince, huh? Yeah, but I don't want that. Yeah, don't want the attention. But yeah, time to trade. Yeah. Well, yeah, my head is hurting. Gravely ill, yeah. Feigned illness, yeah. An affliction called feigned illness. So, some physical and mental training might help you. Oof. Yep. Oof. Well, and dragged away. Yeah, never said anything though. Off you go. Well, that is that's something all right. Oof. Wait until the afternoon to resume training. Yeah, rest. Ooh, yeah, and magic. Not physically fit. Swordsmanship, modern magic. Truant in his training, so yeah. Lack of strength with ancient magic. He isn't using his ancient magic, then he's, yeah. He's a wimp. But, yeah. Could also be an opportunity. The strongest knight around, so, yeah. No one attributed to his own abilities. Yeah, if he's incapable of winning, having Arnold win would be the safest. But that also would be too suspicious. But yeah. But yeah. Free to fight with us. All his might, huh? Hmm. Ideally, Leo is the one who wins. Yeah. You just don't want to do it. Yeah. You just don't want to have to be the one who does the work. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah. Well, and just barge in unannounced is a perfect example. Yeah. Hmm. All right. Hmm. Likewise. Yeah, now then, since you can, since you seem fine, back to training. Yeah, starting immediately. Said you're good, so yeah. Well, oh boy. Shake it off. That is, yeah. Oof. For Arn, some, tough training, huh? Drill sergeant. Ooh. Oh, okay. Secret staircase. Hmm. Hmm. Grandpa. Hmm. All right. Gramps. So, yeah, pretty good episode. We got, um, yeah, we got introduced to Elna after Silver is requested to go, or, well, we start the episode off with the meeting with all the siblings, getting all their names. I'm not going to be able to remember them all, so not going to try. But, yeah, I think we went from the oldest to the youngest, I think is how the lineup went. But, yeah, the meeting that the king gives them all is her task is that he plans to revive this festival, apparently. The hunting festival or something like that. Ooh. So, yeah, festival that was held decades ago, he's bringing it back. So, it's to hunt monsters, is the festival. Hmm. Night's Festival of the Hunt, where they apparently go and hunt monsters to thin them out since there's been a recent explosion of monster population. So, like we saw in the episode with the adventures, there were all those slimes that had shown up around Fine's, like, domain or in Fine's father's domain. And so, yeah. Silver is dispatched to deal with, or well, the reward for this festival is going to be becoming the ambassador extraordinaire, which is the person who talks to the other nations, and so yeah, maintains a positive relationship with other nations. And so we got everyone saying that Arnold should take that position, Leo saying Arnold would be the best fit for that position, but Arnold says he can't be the one who wins the hunt due to the fact that, he doesn't want to be the one in the spotlight. Since, Fina even brings it up that, since Arnold's more aware than anyone how capable Leo is, the opportunity is that Leo could become the ambassador extraordinaire. The downside is that we're forced out of the race, forced out of the competition for the throne if any of the others get the position. And so, yeah, after this, or the next day, is when Silver is requested by the Adventurers Guild to hunt a AAA class bounty, which is a Cerberus. And so after he defeats it, that's when Elna von Armsburg, the commanding officer of the 3rd Regiment, shows up and gets into a argument with Silver over hunting it down. But I guess just kind of not taking him at his word, or twisting his words to sound like he's like mocking her with everything he says. And of course, Arnold, after this fact, is like super happy about the fact he finally got one over on her, and then explains to Sebas later why he doesn't like her. That, don't know if it's not like her, but more finds her hard to deal with, because their personalities just kind of clash. Ooh, so yeah. She beat the crap out of him and called it training. After saving him from some bullies, she called him a wimp. And then, called it training and just beat him up pretty much. Yeah. But she arrives, and so he says, the devil's here, call the knights. And Sebas is just like, unfortunately, I don't think anyone would come help you, given she's the strongest knight there is. Or, well, given she's the strongest knight, I don't think the other knights would come help you. But, so she drags Arn off to train, or Prince Arnold. Drags him away to what she considers training, which is him, like, trying to ride horses and just getting, like, thrown off them constantly. And then swordsmanship training is just seemingly her beating him up. And then, Fina brings up the question of he's an adventurer, so why is he not more physically capable? And it's mainly just that he's less physically fit than the common person, because he doesn't actually keep up with the training. So yeah, mainly he's just lazy. Is kind of part of it anyway. Is that Arnold is lazy and doesn't want to do the training physically, so he uses his ancient magic. But after Fina takes care of him, or puts some like medicine and stuff on his wounds, then he's fine. And then Elna shows up saying that she brought some medication. But since he seems fine, then back to training it is. And so, hope y'all enjoyed. We ended the episode off with Arnold going into the secret room, and apparently his grandfather is there. So, hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment on it, sub the channel, hit that notification bell, and I will see you all for the next episode. So, see y'all next week. Later.